Hi everyone, welcome back to my podcast channel. And you all know me who I am, and from last several months I'm uploading a regular podcast in this channel. So no need to give my introduction. And obviously if you are listening to this video, then God knows what's happening in your life, but I am practicing my English communication. That's the reason that I have created this channel. But if still, if you want to continue with this talk, and so let's say that what I'm going to talk about, because this time I'm not going to speak something from a readout or something from any article, but something that I'm going to tell by the observation that I have about this world. So today the topic is all about aliens and spaceship, UFO, and all the friction movie that's revolve around these concepts. When I was a kid, I thought that is there any life other than in this planet, or how come the things works in the space? Might be there is any other different planet is also available where the people like us also live there. At that time I was unfamiliar with the terminology called alien. Slowly I grew up. I heard a lot of other concepts like solar system, galaxies, planet, and one of the terminology that I fascinated about was alien and the UFO, that is unidentified flying objects. That is different from the airplane. That is different from the regular rockets and the satellites. And I was very much fascinated about these concepts. So as you know that when I was a kid at that time, there was a limited source of knowledge, and you cannot seek the knowledge, you cannot search a lot of things. Majority of time you have to depend upon newspapers or magazines. If there are any science related frictional books that are available in the library, though I was kid, so even I don't have any idea about how to read those big book. The size of those books are very heavy, or the weight is very high, so I never reached to those books like encyclopedias and all these stuff. But the one of the easiest way by which we can gather the information is from the word of mouth. So just like I was curious about this thing called UFO, aliens, and all of these things, so suddenly what happened that my friends also started talking about this alien stuff. Then I got very much fascinated about that everyone is talking about the similar concept. After that, because as you know that everyone has a limited knowledge, but the one knowledge that they can easily get it from the word of mouth, and also with the help of the other people who are talking about. Now let's say that the one of the theory that I got to know from one of my friends, that he said that the aliens are real and they come to the earth, and also they have their own space or the places that they have already built in here. America is already aware about all these alien stuff. They have a mechanism by which they can connect with them, they can talk to them, and that is the reason that America is one of the powerful country in this world, and no other country in this universe, or in this not universe, in this world, has any technology available by which they can communicate with this alien. So whenever America wants, they can ask those aliens to come down, and they come here and they have everything set up. And to initially I thought that this is something a kind of a story that he is telling me, or he got some story from someone. To confirm my claim, he gave me many more examples. Like the one of the most kind of a rumor that is available at that time was of the Bermuda Triangle. And the theory of Bermuda Triangle is quite familiar, that everybody knows that. So if you are not aware of that, let me give you the glimpses of it. It says that nobody ever able to cross the Bermuda Triangle. The reason is that whenever they go, they get lost from that place. And now, and many times, several countries or the American Air Force and Navy try to cross that Bermuda Triangle channel. But what exactly was happening? The planes get lost, the ships get disappeared from that place. Well, this is something is creating a big mystery that nobody ever has able to solve back in the days, right? So he confirmed me the theory of the alien with connecting it with the Bermuda Triangle and said that the aliens are the one who lives there, and that the reason it create a powerful magnetic field, and with that magnetic field is the something which is going to which is making the ships got disappear. And if you are at the class 5th or 6th or 7th, this seems sound pretty logical, because first thing that you don't have anything to verify this information. But the convincingly, if I talk about, if you have a good storytelling abilities, then obviously you are going to accept this claim. And what I have did. Now, the one thing is clear in my mind. One is the Bermuda Triangle. Second one is alien. And after several years, I also started repeating the similar type of story, because this was the only information which I got from some other person. Now I am thinking myself that I am a too confident speaker. Why not I should make this story that I received from someone else as my own story, that I have lived that, or I have seen the Bermuda Triangle, or I know that what US Army and the United States of America were doing. Well, now slowly and gradually, I started repeating the same story to several other people, just like the person shared it with me. After several years, I got few more theories from the other people that I right now I'm not aware about this alien stuff and all. But the one day I read one book on this, some alien stuff was there. I already made a podcast of that particular book, and that is also related to the two men in that Earth wanted to get in touch with the alien. They learned a lot of languages so that they can communicate with the alien, and they were the scientists who were making this experiment. Later they wanted to conquer the state where the aliens lives. So that was a story again. So I mixed that story also in my own mind and created a new spike in new story. Well, the something is pretty much happening. Something is happening in a way, and and slowly and gradually the things started getting improving. I started making the things right in a way that so suddenly, gradually, I started getting more and more of information. Well, after that, there was one movie called in India, Koi Mil Gaya, that also been launched. And the movie is something which showcased the good thing about Alien, that how beneficial they are. In the movie, the Hrithik Roshan performed a person who is, kind of a person who has a very less uh, mental skills, I would say that, or the kiddish mind, or have some sort of problem, so that he's not like the normal kids. But once the alien that arrived and he met that with that alien, he started getting a lot of superpowers, which is something very fascinating in Indian history. The kind of a film never been made, and the kind of a narrative that film set was like alien has a superpower and we can also get that superpower. Oh my god, that was insane. Like, there was so much buzz about aliens, their superpowers, their abilities, their UFOs. Everything is in everyone's mind. But still, if I talk about with the scientific research right now, based on that time, I can have shared a lot of unnecessary information. But as of now, I say that till the time, like, there was very less information that was concrete available on the alien and UFO, all those things. Many rumors were there, but no concrete information. After that, there were several other alien movies that have been prepared or created by a lot of people, but the concept remains the same. Still now, I am, too old to tell this story, but this is something still people are wondering about. Will is alien still exist in this world? The problem Bermuda Triangle is now been clarified, because there were some sort of problems over there. The aircrafts were not that much efficient, but now that mystery is totally solved. There is no evidence that there were aliens that lived there. But the one thing is pretty much evident is that if the rumors being spoken with so much enthusiasm and with the convictions, then anyone can believe in those rumors. So always fact check the information, whatever you are receiving. That's all from my side in this podcast.